When we first saw this kitchen, the clients had just bought the house. They loved the traditional detailing of the house, but they knew that the kitchen was not going to suit their needs. The kitchen was very claustrophobic, very contained, very cluttered, and wanted something open, bright, and very user-friendly. The design process started when we met with the clients for the first time, and they came with a lot of really great, fresh ideas. Augie is 6'7", and Danica is almost 6 feet herself. Yeah. So any small spaces don't work well for them, so we knew we also had to just sort of blow it open. We wanted to create this very open concept, very free-flowing space. So for the layout, we would do this central peninsula that served as a bar top that linked the dining space with the kitchen space and really made an open concept room. When we opened up the space, we sort of increased workspace so the two of them could be cooking together. Yeah, we wanted to maximize the kitchen space, so having a formal dining room in the same room as that, we couldn't do a typical 8 seats around the dining table, so we created this custom banquette that ran the whole length of that wall, and we were able to push the dining table a little bit closer and give us a little more space in the room. I think this was our first tile inlay in wood. Yes. Yeah. I think it's our first fully tiled hood as well. Yeah. So we did a lot with tile, which was fun for us because we love tile. Yeah, it's kind of our thing. Most industrial kitchens have tile full counter to ceiling, so we knew we wanted to max out that. And because we opened up the whole first floor, pulling the wood flooring throughout, we felt that we were sort of missing out on a tile in the floor in the kitchen. As much as aesthetically we were really drawn to, we also knew sort of functionally too that it was going to work. Being a chef's kitchen, it's easy to clean, easy to mop up at the end of the night cooking kitchen. In regards to storage, the clients didn't want that many uppers, but we were able to add a lot more storage on the back side of the island. A lot of people forget that you can also add more narrow lowers on that side as well. My favorite thing in this kitchen was actually a surprise that we found. We were trying to raise all the doorways because our clients are so tall, and we discovered an old support wooden beam that was holding up the back of the house, and we sort of troubleshot it and realized that ended up being a really cool feature to be able to expose. Between me and Sarah, we both like different things in general in terms of the design process. For me, it's laying out space. I like creating something very tailored for Augie and Danica. The fact that they are such great cooks, which I'm not particularly so. And I think mine was more the finish selection. They were open to a lot of interesting things that we hadn't seen before or kind of new spins on old world style. Every time we kept bringing them something, I'm like, oh my God, I love it. We're like, really? We can use it? So it was that sort of thing that I loved about the project. Working with these clients, Augie and Danica, was amazing. As soon as we met them, we sort of were like, I can't wait for this project to be over so we can hang out. So we can secretly, friends have dinner parties. Yeah, we've actually had several dinner parties in this kitchen since. It was the perfect sort of melding of our aesthetic and our taste and our sensibility. So it was great to really show what we represent.